Hello YouTube, I'm alive, and thank you very much for all the compliments for my glasses. I'm still learning to wear them. You know, it comes with those numbers that you gain every year. But thank you very much. I've been absent for a little bit. Let's go see what's going on. And today I think there's not that much blooming. We're gonna take a look and then we're gonna do mounting with you. Let's go. So we finally have a good day. And we had really great couple of days. This is me pouring water into the dog's bowl. And nah, I wasn't in the mood to do any, you know, clips. But today I decided today is the day. What's going on in here? Let's take a look. Well, number one thing that I'm really excited about is this glauca that I had is from Plantio. She was in here is Brassavola glauca, which is one of the species, and I love the flower. It's beautiful, and she was really struggling in the pot. And then there was just these two left with the really ugly roots. And I decided to give her a last chance, and I put her in one of those what I call taco planters that are available on my website. It's been maybe a month, and look at this. And this is a new root right here. Oh, new growth. Oh my goodness, that brain needs tuning badly. Okay, so here it is. And what else is here exciting? Many of the orchids love that idea. Like, look at this little novelty type Phalaenopsis, or look at this one. All of them were struggling in pots. These are the pot leaves that they had before, and these are the new leaves. As you can see the difference the minute I mounted them. Now, here's also a good example for mounting. This orchid is not easy, okay? When I was buying it, I was told it's gonna be hard, and I just discovered something new. It was the impulsive buy, and look, I just noticed there are two, not one, spikes. How cool is that? Yeah, so I do love mounting. That's why you will see in my store you will see lots and lots of mounting pieces. This is, by the way, we can check the patient right here. Looks good. I didn't water yet, so they kind of dryish, but that's that Florida native Encyclia tampensis that we mounted with you, what, close to a month ago. Doing good, looking good as well. So what's new blooming? Not that much. My little crazy okay. Kryptonite. Sometimes I laugh at myself. Okay. Did grow a new flower. They only bloom once a year. They're very bright and very cute, and pretty much this is the one where you don't have to do nothing. Just let it be and they will show you. One of my favorites, like Costi, started some action here. I'm very curious, actually, not about this one, but about the one that I got there from Norman from orchids.com, doing really well. And you know, so that you don't think I'm crazy, look at this. Hello? Look at this. Brucey, it's not funny. No tail wagging here, partner in crime. That's this dog. Gotta love him. And there's Boo. Okay, whatever. It's not the subject. These two girls are still gorgeous. They are so, got more and more yellow. It's amber kind of color. So yeah, we were on the mounting subject. I mount on everything. There is one more of my plaques. This is the orchid that was gifted to me by one of the subscribers. This is a plain totem type terracotta, no glaze at all. This is on it from February or March. It's one of the Palmer orchids. Oh, Brother Changs are resting this time. Okay. Yeah, so I do like it. It works for me. But I grow outside, so they get lots of air. They get lots of water. It's kind of easier than if you grow inside. This thing still has nothing. But there was a new development on that obsessive compulsive mount of mine from Todd. There's a new growth right here. So it's happy. So what's blooming? Our Bangkok's sunset is blooming. Definitely got damaged. You see this during that cold spur. Look how cute this orchid is. This one, this particular one, is from Moats Orchids. I'm not gonna repeat the name of it. It's a Bangkok sunset. That's as far as am I gonna go. They are fragrant. Nice, very pleasant floral scent. And other than that, we're waiting on some developments in Vanda department. Other than that, I think this is it. I was hoping that this is Valkyriana, a very pretty Valkyriana, that she will bloom. She looks extremely good. My other Valkyrianas don't look that good. So, but nothing, that's their time now to bloom. That's why I'm talking about it. But I think pretty much we did cover what's blooming. Let's go take a peek. Yeah, or you see I mount on the wood as well. So let's see what's here. Oh, look who's blooming. My favorite of them all, Mr. Bulbophyllum Fascinator. The first. This particular plant is not really doing well. I don't know why, but a big part of it dried out. We need to clear it. Yeah, he is one of my very first plants that made me fall in love with bulbophyllums. Ooh, yum! A pure garbage can. That's what he smells like. These two are blooming. I have no idea. I know they come from Suncoast. I can ask them. So, what's in here? Oh, there's one really weird looking bloom gonna happen. Then it's also Fascinator, but Alba. Okay, by the way, lately quite a few of you asked me about mounting bulbophyllums. I am not a big fan of it. I'm telling you right away. Most of mine are in baskets, in clay, in moss. Bulbophyllum is one of those orchids that this one is mounted, but I bought it like this from the grower. It never bloomed. Oh, it's Medusa. Okay. Well, these are finicky. Yeah, so mine are all in either baskets with moss or baskets with moss. That's how my bulbophyllums are. Whatever you decide. I never tried them differently. Maybe you're oh well, I have them in plastic pots, but then again, look how it does not look good. It's suffering because it's too wet. It doesn't dry out. I didn't see it. I need to fix it. Yeah, so I say no, but depends on if you can keep them moist enough, long enough, go for it, but I wouldn't. Okay, let's go mount. So as you all remember, I got that big box from Suncoast when they had their sale, and it's still sitting there. It's not the good time right now to repot or mount, but I think it's taking way too long, so they start suffering. I decided I'll mount and we'll see what happens, okay? So what do you need to mount? Well, very easy. That's the easiest part. Much easier than repotting, in my opinion. You need the plants. If you have bare root plants, you're in the game. And I have quite a few of them. So you need your plant, you need your mounts, and you need something to attach them to the mount. So I am a big fan of zip ties, and that's what it's gonna be today. Mounts. You can use whatever you want, but you know, for me it's easy because all I need to go into my corner. I do have a part of my, let's say, store where I have stuff that will not be sold for some reason. I'm picky. So this one had just a little crack, so which are mechanical, but I don't feel comfortable selling stuff like that, so we're gonna use it today. So this is gonna be our terracotta. So it's a piece of clay, so when you are questioning is a good idea or not, think of your clay pot. It's the same thing, but in the shape of like a block, or we decided to call them totems. Okay, you can put it on the inside, you can put it on the outside. You just saw my bulbophyllums were like this. My mom loves doing it like that. Okay, so it's your call. So I found this cutting from Suncoast, Florida Suncoast Orchids. They sell on eBay. I'll put the information in the description of a clip. This is Cattleya Mark Jones and Lori Ann Laley Cattleya. Okay, so I think it looks good. What you need to think about when you attach them to the totem is the size of a full-grown plant. You don't want it to be overwhelming for the totem. If it's gonna be like a large type of Cattleya, you don't want to do that. Okay, so I think this one, you can see already the full size of those stems. It will be just perfect. At this point, all you need to do is to find a good spot for the orchid. You know, I will mount it in the middle. What does it do? Not much. It just will grow, and you still have that pretty part out there open and not hidden. And I think that curve will give those orchids a little bit more of a comfort, protection, and will keep the moisture more longer. So all I need right now is to put the zip tie on it, and we are in business. Let's do that. Sometimes when your zip ties are shorter than you need, I just double them. And then we're gonna put our plant in there. You see, I always leave tremendous number of holes in my mounts, so you have always lots of choices where to put them and how to put them. So I kind of found the spot. Oh, not the new growth. Make sure I do not put nothing between my plant and the mount. Okay, so it's in place. All you do is you pull this zip tie so it's completely tight. Okay, and voila, our mount number 1 is ready to go. So next I'm gonna use one of my kind of latest hits, and they also are available at this point on the website. These I make when I have this clay. So if you want one, go and get one, because they're not gonna come back for a while. These are made out of Riverside Grit, it's called. You can See how heavy is this texture. So they are amazing for roots. Let me show you a model. That is one of my Cattleyas violaceous that are definitely finicky, and she bloomed on it. You witnessed it. So this is one of those. Pretty practical, and they are not as expensive as the ones that have a glaze and, you know, design. A very practical, long, very long, lifelong lasting. So on the inside it also has a pretty heavy texture. Let's go pick the plant for it. So here's my tray. I first would like to cover the ones that are bare root. So they need something. Like you see, the plant looks great, but the roots are dying. They need something to be attached to. So I think this one is a great idea. Lemon twist, again from Florida Suncoast. One thing about their plants, those grow like a weed. I don't know. Their plants are just on steroids. No matter what you buy from them will multiply really quick. So that's a great point. And we're gonna use this. So same procedure, zip tie, place them on this one. Of course, I'm gonna place them on the top, not in the curve, and let them do their magic. Let's go. And voila, just a zip tie. Boom. 1, 2, 3, done. Here's the name. I'm gonna put it on the hook and put it next to our first totem, and we just have 2 more to do. So next I'm gonna do a taco. One of you guys gave me the idea for this form, shape, and it's very different. Here is a plant for you, a seedling. Then the Glock I already showed, and I had something somewhere else. Well, this is a mini taco right here. But again, this is the idea. The only reason that this plant has some moss is because it was a tiny seedling when I transferred it, and I didn't want to bother it. It's doing really good in there. So we're gonna pick a plant. For tacos, I suggest a pretty medium to small size, because, you know, I cannot make a huge taco planters, so need to think about when they're grown how big it is. So let's see what I got there. So I think we're gonna take this little dude. It's pretty small. It's Brusavala cordata and Cattleya burwingiana cross, and it's pretty small. It definitely comes from cordata. So what do you do when you have a plant in the pot? You just pull them out of there. I wash all the roots, you know, all the stuff that doesn't need to be there. Maybe not to go really insanely crazy about it. In the same way, just with the taco, it goes inside of that curve, and I'll probably not gonna be really worried about these leftovers there. These are freshly repotted, so it's just gonna go in like that. I'll just secure it with the zip tie, and voila. There are some tacos available right now on my website. I do make them. As I make them, I update. It's only me working here, so you guys have to be patient and get them when you see them. Let's do it. And here we are. How cute is that? All ready to go. So that's why I am a big fan of mounting, that it's easy, it's fun, it's natural for the orchids, and it's you know, carefree basically. No repottings. Let's go to the next one. But then the fourth one and the last one was a pretty large Doris and Byron. Of course they are. There's two of them. And it's a Christmas rose. The child of Love Castle and Candy Tuff. Nice name. I can even read it. How cool is that? But Doris and Byron are pretty large. So I don't think they're a good idea for a mound. Look at these beautiful roots. But what I love doing as well is mounting orchids in pots, bare root. What do I mean by that? It's easy if you go in here. There's a bare root mount. Okay. That is not a basket, but that's the idea. And I think that's what we're gonna do. There's one more over there. So I have them all over the place, you know, if you watch my videos. And that's what's gonna happen to Doris and Byron. We're gonna give them a nice fat basket. So here it is. It had a little defect that will not affect nothing because it's just on one side, but it's a gorgeous basket. I'm kind of lucky it happened, so stay with me. I have a smaller versions of this design available. So Doris and Byron gonna own it, and we're gonna do the same procedure. Zip tie, boom. And so, ladies and gentlemen, voila, how cute does Doris and Byron look in this. I think I will, in this case, just because, not for any kind of special reason. I have plenty of orchids that are bare root. I'm gonna add some bark, just like that. You know, I'm not gonna add more than that. Just to give her a little bit. That's her heart home-warming party gift. Okay, and that was Orchiata that I got from OFE, our wonderful Floridian company, where you can get all the supplies that you need, want, and you don't even know yet you need and want. They got it. And so we're done. Here they are. 1, 2. Doris and Taco is still over there. One thing I love doing here in Florida, we have unlimited supply of our Spanish moss. So basically grows on the trees, especially on the ones that are mounted on the totems. I kind of put them all over the roots in the beginning, kind of counted as a baby blanket. Okay, when you move them, they of course are stressed, so this will give them a little protection, will keep the moisture there longer, and just will keep them more comfortable. Okay, so what are the rules? This one will get moss too. What are my, rules and how to do the mount? Make sure your plant is clean. Cut the dead roots, leaves, sheets, take those off. I do not put nothing in between the mount and the plant so that the roots can attach faster and there's no rot problem. Make sure when you secure the plant it's pretty firm. You don't have to suffocate it, but it has to be no wiggle room in there, okay? And then you have to water them daily at least. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today. Here's, by the way, hello from Suncoast Erin Courtney, still blooming in her basket. Bare root, with some, you see, this is a Spanish moss. It's been pretty dry lately. So I hope it will help you. I hope it will make your day better. She's, by the way, so fragrant. And you guys have a wonderful day. I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.